As a color, and we'll use a speck just to give a little bit of more good smell. And then we will use fresh thyme. Okay, we will blend everything. This will become extremely smooth as a sauce, and then we'll start making the fettuccine for that. So basically, leeks has to be cut the bottom, take off the external layer of the leaves, and chop them all of these like that. All right.
Young and pretty, and one thing I know is true. You did before your time is due. I know.
And the most important thing, by the time you're whisking your eggs, the more you lift them up with this fork like this, the more they will, as I said before, incorporate air, and the more this bowl of pasta will be soft. Then in the end you can either decide to roll it with a rolling pin if it's soft. If it's not soft, you take a pasta machine and you roll it with a pasta machine. It's up to you. I will show you both, so it will be. By the time you're whisking, I always suggest to hold the fork at the very bottom of the fork. Your arm has to be firm, and basically you're just moving your wrist, right? And lifting up, can you see I'm kind of creating a wave with the eggs and moving up and down. Moving up and down because I'm taking a little bit of flour from the walls, from the outside of the, whatever it is, the well, alright? And lifting up all the eggs. The more I lift them up, the more, as you can see, there are bubbles on the surface. So I keep going, alright? And I keep whisking. Of course, I will get to a point where those eggs will be better whisked, so there will be like an homogeneous color of the eggs. And then I will tell you in a little bit to take flour from the outside and sprinkle flour inside. As soon as we will have sprinkled all the flour, of course, this thing will be heavy to lift it up, so it's not very easy. We take a spatula, we mix everything with a spatula, you stick your hands inside, and you start kneading everything. By the time you're rolling it out, to flip as many times as you can in the way that it doesn't get stuck here on the surface. Usually what I do, I place flour on the surface, then I flip it, it's underneath, because it's underneath that usually gets stuck, and then I keep rolling. When you roll, always from the center to the outside. I don't mind if you're having a funny shape or not of this sheet of pasta. Then a little bit of more flour. Here we go. And on the other side. When you flip it, the flipping technique, now it's thick, very thick, so it's very easy to practice. But imagine this will become bigger, 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 and very, very thin. So by the time you flip it, you pinch it on the outside, you flip it on the back of your hand, not like this, on the back of your hand like this, you lift it up, back of your hand. Don't hold it like with your hand like this, because now that it's thick, it's alright. But when it gets thin, we will make holes through it. So basically, I have my hand, which is like in this way. Alright?
Wow.
Okay, I like to do those things because I'm trying to use the less flour I can. But of course, if you want to use more flour, you're more than welcome.
It's like a blanket.
What are you going to do with this?
What?
With this?
I'm gonna roll it back up.
It'll take us forever. And then with this is a fettuccine, yes, but it's large and thick here and very thin here.
Well, not so straight in a line. Do
Okay,
the ruler.
can I try something else?
Are you gonna fold it?
Come on,
You make fresh pasta with all-purpose flour, but then to fold it and to keep it, always semolina flour. Why? Because all-purpose flour, since the eggs are so fresh, will be absorbed from the eggs. Semolina flour, since the grains of flour are thicker, won't get absorbed. So now I'm gonna be very generous and sprinkle a lot of flour here. This one will never change the recipe at all because it won't get absorbed from the eggs. On this other side here. Then we start folding everything.
So much easier.
Industrial strength.
So basically what you do, you take everything, you lift it up, and here we go, you have your fettuccine. The bigger your sheets of pasta will be, the longer your fettuccine will be, and the more fun it is to roll with a rolling pin, with the roll with a fork. Then after you make fresh pasta, please try to make it not a big pile. Since it's so fresh, you will get like yeah, stuck together again. So try to make it like flat. Like that. Pa-pa-da-ba-pa-pa-pa-pam. Like this is super easy. But I wanted to show you the original way of doing it, which is by hand. Si separano? Volevamo mettere più farina, dopo mettiamo più farina.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, but no worries.
Wow.
Aspetta, metti farina.
How long?
It's 3 minutes.
So 3 minutes for the French pasta to cook. And then we'll saute everything.
Oh god. Oh my.
No, that would be all over
You
me.
can understand how heavy.
Jimmy, you're missing out. Missing out. A lot. First course. Wait. Bellissimo. We roll these things.
We roll these things with our little hands. Look how
Really good.
perfect.